The original intro was so bad that we cut it entirely. Let's skip the cringe, shall we?
So we are doing our Royal Rumble 2024 predictions. Happy holidays, happy New Year's, everyone. So we are going to be walking through the match order from start to finish. The first, I suppose the first match we're going to look at. Do you want to do the Rumbles first, or do you want to just jump into the singles matches?
Should we save the Rumbles? Because I think the singles matches are pretty straightforward to predict. I think our differences, if any, are going to come in the Rumble matches.
Okie dokie. All right. So the the first match we've got on our card is the United States Championship match, pitting Logan Paul against Kevin Owens. As we know, Kevin Owens, he got through Austin Theory, Kamalo Hayes, and Santos Escobar to get into this match. What are we thinking, Orca? What are we thinking?
So I think that WWE have done a blinder by putting that belt on Logan Paul because he tried to pawn it at a pawn shop. Attention goes straight to WWE. He traded it for some football players Hall of Fame ring or Super Bowl ring. I can't remember which one it was now. Again, WWE's everywhere because Logan Paul's doing that. I can't see them taking the belt off Logan Paul. Even though he doesn't appear on TV, I think Logan Paul's holding this belt until Mania. So I am going to go for Logan Paul to retain. Okay. I don't think it'll be a straightforward, clean victory. There might be some bithousery from someone else interfering, but there is going to be, I think, by the end of the night, Logan Paul's retaining.
Yeah, I'm with you, unfortunately. I am going to go with Logan Paul to retain. With some shithousery, because I think they want to make Kevin Owens look strong. I hope they make Kevin Owens look strong. But yeah, there's going to be some shithousery, and yeah, we're going to see a Logan Paul retaining here. Okay, next up, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns, Randall Keith Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles. Now, we know how this match came about. It is because Nick Aldis decided after the Bloodline interfered in that triple threat match that the Tribal Chief can now defend it against all three of those guys. I'm going to let you go first because I've got some thoughts. So I'm going to let you go first.
Well, as you said, this was made by Nick Aldis, but I think outside of kayfabe realms, this was made because WWE brought Randy Orton back looking hench as all hell. Mm-hmm. They've put him straight into a title match, then gone, shit, we can't have Randy lose. He's not taking the pin. What can we do? Let's make it a fatal four-way match. Because you don't bring The Rock out, who calls out the head of the table. Yeah. You don't have Cody wanting to finish his never-ending story. And then one of these other three wins. So I think this is the easiest match. And I think if there's any other Roman matches up till WrestleMania, it will be the easiest match to predict on all of these predictions that Roman is winning. The other thing is, they have made a fatal four-way match, which came about because the Bloodline attacked, as you said, in a triple threat number one contenders match. Bloodline come out, lay waste to all the competitors. So what did WWE do? Let's make it a no disqualification match where Solo and Jimmy can come out right at the start and just may as well be a tag team match by that point. Yeah. Because I imagine the three other guys are going to team up and try and take out Solo and Jimmy. Maybe take out Roman straight away, teaming up on him, and then they all go against each other, and that's when Roman steals a pin. Either way, Roman's leaving with the belt.
Right. Okay, I'll tell you what I think. I think you're right. I think Roman's going to retain because of shenanigans. However, it would just be WWE to be like, oh, the Bloodline shenanigans, but then The Rock turns out and they're like, oh my god, who's he going to help? Well, he's already called out Roman Reigns, but he could be like, well, I want a match with Roman Reigns while he's not only the Tribal Chief, but while he's also WWE Champion. But yeah, I'm going with a Roman retain. So I think our predictions are only going to be split by who wins the Rumbles.
Yeah,
which is fine.
We should get a different winner for the Rumbles, though.
Yes. I think
we've got 60 people to choose from spread over two Rumbles. If we pick the same, there's something wrong. Okay. I am going to say
why?
I I have got both of mine already written down, so I am not going to change it. They're all there. You can't read it, I don't think, but they're all there, so you can't read it. I'm not going to change it, even if we have the same, which will be a bloody miracle.
I can't read it. I can't see it.
I know.
I can't see it next to you or anything.
So I have got. I'm on the wrong one. That's the one.
Women's.
I have got women's. I think they're not. It's going to be an ending where it looks like a mistake. I don't think they want this person to win instantly, like really strong.
Okay.
But it's going to set up a dynamic which I sort of did in my predictions video. Link will be down below. I need to upload it because it's all rendered and it just needs to be uploaded. But that'll be going up. I'll do that tomorrow from the time of recording this.
No,
but if you click that link, you'll see my prediction in full. But the person I'm going to win, which sets up the cracks in a certain faction, is Bailey.
Okay, yeah.
And she deserves it. Bailey's she's done so much legwork, and she hasn't had a proper title run in so long. I want Bailey back.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
For me, Bailey.
I think that's a really smart pick. So I think that Nia Jax is going to win the Rumble and go on to Mania, and they're going to have some sort of big, like, brutal, like, Extreme Rules kind of deal, because, you know, I think maybe Rhea Ripley needs to have a little holiday, a little break as well, because she's been doing absolute work in that division. So that's my thought. I think Nia Jax is going to win the Rumble.
I think that CM Punk is going to win the Rumble and go on to face Seth, because we've got Rock coming back, which I think Rock Roman is a bigger draw for Mania, which means Cody won't win, for my opinion, which left me with Gunther or CM Punk, who will face Seth. And I think the story in the real world, now that Seth's legit hurt and out until Mania, would be Punk, and Seth will be the biggest draw for money for the company. So I'm going to go for CM Punk winning.
So I've made my decision. I think... So you think CM Punk? I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes again. They haven't had a back-to-back Rumble winner since 1998. And it would be kind of cool for Cody to get mixed up in this whole finish the story thing with Roman and Rock. Or maybe he could go after whoever wins at Chamber. I'm not saying that Roman. I don't think that Roman will retain at Chamber either. But like, if Seth can't compete till Mania, then
the Chamber matches are going to have to be for number one contender slots, I think.
Well, then it means that the Rumbles are pointless.
Well, for whoever doesn't get picked, they might put the person on the spot and say you need to pick, and then the Chamber's going to be for the other one. Or it'll be for the IC or US title, maybe. Like a Chamber for that.
Oh, they did that before. Oh god, that was a clusterfuck, wasn't it?
They even did the tag team one, I think, didn't they?
They did. Actually, the tag team one was alright. I mean, it went on a bit long, but it was actually alright. But the IC title Chamber match, yeah.
Do you reckon who else do you think is going to make a debut stroke return in any of the matches? Any of the Rumbles?
So I am absolutely. So I follow this person on Instagram because everything that they post is just it's refreshing to see, because it's so positive, because they have a power of positivity. I think Big E's going to come back at the Rumble, and I will literally shit my pants.
That could also be the number 30 entrant if it's not MJF.
If it's not MJF, it could be Big E. He won't win. He's been out for so long, but I think the crowd, if he comes out, the crowd will be behind him 1,000%, because they understand everything he's gone through. But then they also have, he's just so lovable.
And then he gets thrown out by Ridge Holland again.
Don't. Just don't, because you can't see what's happening in this in this simulated Rumble right now, but it's okay. No, we're down to the final two. It's Ridge Holland and Drew McIntyre. Oh god. So anyway, yeah, I think Big E comes back at the Rumble.
Yeah, I made a list of. I've got 3 women that are going to make a surprise entrant return. No, 4 women, sorry, and 2 men. Because I think the roster is getting stacked for women now in WWE, but it's still not quite full enough, I don't think.
Right.
So the people that I've got coming back, I'll just list them off. I won't say like how I think they're going to come out. I think you're going to get the annual return of Kelly Kelly.
Okay.
You're going to get.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
the one that's I think 100% guaranteed and is more of a Paul Heyman spoiler than a prediction is Naomi's going to return to WWE.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that, and again, similar to my thing with MJF, I can just see the lights going down and just the glow on stage of her coming back. Maybe not 30, but somewhere in there. I've got 2 now, which one of them I can see happening, the other one probably not. But again, I'm going back to my prediction, damn it, and I've got Sasha Banks.
Okay.
She may make a return. But in my predictions video, which you can see below, I had that at SummerSlam, but I think Royal Rumble's also a good time to bring her back. And then the one which I think could very well happen, and if it's not a full contract, at least an appearance, is AJ Lee, now that Punk's back.
Oh, well, she's been in the Performance Center, like helping the talent.
Yeah.
So
they might get her out. And then for the men, I've got MJF, which I've spoke about, and then because I've heard rumors, X-Pac. I think X-Pac's gonna come out.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, fine. Okay. I mean, yeah. It'd be not. I suppose that'd be cool though, because a lot of people would be like, they know. Yeah, it'd be like when DDP came out of the Rumble. It's like, well, he's not gonna win, but it's nice to see him.
Yeah, they always have that one like sort of legend return, which I don't necessarily agree with, especially nowadays because the roster is so stacked that they could have an insane Rumble.
Yeah, they could have NXT. I feel like they need to do a 40-man Rumble again at some point. We will be back. When are we going to be back? We're going to be back for the Elimination Chamber predictions. We'll be back with some AI art. Guess the prompt with the AI art wrestling videos. This time, Orca's going to be doing the guessing. I will be coming up with the prompts, and we will see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Thank you very much, guys. We're out. Bye.